Welcome everyone, I'm Tanya McInerney and welcome to Vintage Picking with Bad Madge. So we're here in the store for the first time. Normally we do our podcast at my home or on Zoom. And today we're doing our first YouTube video and I'm so excited to have Matt.
Yay!
The Tikiman is here. We staged it right in front of all our Tiki stuff. So welcome Matt. Matt is our Tiki man, Willis. We say that August is Tiki month.
Yes.
I don't know if you feel the same way.
I do. I feel that every month is Tiki month.
Okay, I like that.
But August especially.
Especially,
Tiki
yes.
Oasis.
Exactly. So before we get into our interview with Matt, I'd like to talk about some of what I call our housekeeping. Bad Madge is located in South Park, which is the hidden gem in San Diego. We're about 10 minutes out of downtown. And we will be having some great events coming up. We have our Saturday, August 23rd, our first swap and shop.
Yay.
We're gonna have it at the station right across the street from us, and Sam Seamus is hosting us. It'll start at 8:30 and runs till 11. You can buy tickets on our website, they're $10 tickets. You can swap and shop with your friends that love sustainability. If you bring 5 vintage or gently used quality items, you can swap with your friends, bring your mom, bring your girlfriends, bring a neighbor, whatever, come on your own. You can meet some friends and swap in some new goodies for your wardrobe. And then we have our Labor Day weekend sidewalk sale, Friday through Monday. Labor Day weekend, it'll be our annual sidewalk sale with some of the other shops here in South Park. And then last but not least is the Taste of South Park. It is back after a 5-year hiatus. And I'm on the committee. I'm one of those people that raise their hand a lot. I'm always raising my hand for committees, or I'm always doing something. So we are putting together the Taste of South Park. Over 20 of the restaurants and cafes and bars right here in South Park are going to be participating. It's on September 13th, Saturday, September 13th from noon to 4. And El Caballero is going to be playing here at Bad Madge, his guitar with his accompaniment, and I'm looking forward to it. We'll have some live music at Bad Madge, and we're offering 15% off to those people that have tickets to Taste of South Park. You can buy tickets on the South Park website, so go to that. They're $50, and we hope to see a lot of our familiar faces and new friends that are going to come into town for the event. And welcome, Matt.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming in and being on our podcast. I think I ran into you maybe about 3 months ago, something like that, at the Kobe's. And then I was like, oh, he'd be a great guest. Yeah. Got your card, and then I realized, okay, let's schedule it for Tiki Month. And here you are. So thank you for saying yes.
Well, thank you. Thank you
yay,
for
Matt.
having me.
So before we get started in your interview, I don't know if you've listened to our podcast, but we have this thing called Fun Facts for Vintage Fanatics.
Oh, nice.
And it's a little trivia game.
Well, let's do it.
So we have 2 questions, and I had to find kind of harder questions for you because you are the ultimate expert in all things Tiki and Polynesian and Hawaiian.
Well, sure.
Well, sure. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first question.
Yeah.
Okay. The powerful Jet Pilot cocktail has a name with aviation flair, but its origins are tied to Tiki royalty. Who created the Jet Pilot, and what aspects of its recipe makes it particularly potent among Tiki drinks? You don't know?
I
can't believe I stumped you.
Well, I you know, when it comes to the cocktail end of
that's not your thing.
It's just not my shit. Right. Yeah.
Do you want to know?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, well here we go. So I guess my perplexity really knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
So it's called the Jet Pilot. It was created by Don the Beachcomber.
Most things were.
Yes, okay. In the 1940s. And its strength comes from its use of 151 proof rum.
Oh my.
So that's why it's called the Jet Pilot.
Oh,
so
sure.
I'm sure you drink one of those. You're either flying high or on the floor.
Yeah, I had my share, I'm sure. I'm sure I did, yeah.
Okay, number 2. You ready for second question?
Sure.
Okay, in the 1960s, the Cone Tiki restaurant chain released a rare tiki mug. It was nicknamed after a Polynesian percussion instrument. It's highly coveted by collectors. This piece features intricate drum motifs and delicate cold painted details that often fade with time. What is the name of this elusive vintage mug? I'm stumping you again.
Two strikes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, it's called the Wilfred's Drum Mug.
Oh, the Wilfred.
Have you ever heard of it?
Yes, I have.
Okay, well then you did know, but didn't connect it.
It's in my books. It's in a lot of my literature.
So you've seen it, but you've never seen it in life.
I think it's in the Duke Carter book.
Okay, so it's produced by Kon-Tiki chain in the 1960s. It's prized for its detailed Polynesian drum design and fragile cold painted accents, which makes it well-preserved examples exceptionally rare.
Wow.
So, have you ever seen one in person?
No, just
both.
pictures of
Okay. Well, we'll have to look it up and we can see what it looks like at some point.
Cool.
So, I stumped you.
You stumped
That
me
doesn't
twice.
happen. Well, there you go. Now you knew your own trivia. And you can kind of impress your friends with these new things you learned.
These little factoids. Sure.
So, Matt, how did you get started in the tiki world?
Oh my goodness. As a kid, I was just fascinated with Tikis and the Brady Bunch and the Idols. And, it was a lot of that kind of stuff.
Okay, so you were watching the Brady Bunch and they had that, wasn't it like a cursed
the taboo,
tiki? Okay.
The taboo tiki.
Okay.
Buzzy makes those today and sells them as necklaces.
Okay.
But it was just the whole thing. And then going to Hawaii with my folks on vacation. We had a place over in Maui that we'd go to every October. And I was just fascinated with tikis and fascinated with Hawaii, and Hawaii just felt like home. Everything about the island, everything about tiki, the mystique and the mystery of tiki, how it was elusive. In the early days, it was very elusive and kind of secretive. Okay. And now, of course, we're in the middle of a huge wave.
I know. I mean, it is a huge wave. It's been kind of building for a while, and I think really.
The research.
I'm Gen X. Are you Gen X too?
I'm a boomer.
You're a boomer.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that
60 something. What am I? 64.
I think so.
Yeah, 64, like the Beatles song.
Okay, I'm a little bit behind you, but I think that our generations, especially Gen X, I feel like really gravitates to that cultural sort of pop culture,
all
tiki,
the fun stuff. Tiki, mid-century, 70s, hippie-esque. All that stuff is our shui.
Yeah. So when did you actually start collecting?
I think I got my first tiki. It was probably a Coco Joe.
Okay.
No, there was one before that. The mug. It's from Trader Vic's, and it's the Suffering Bastard. When I was about 8 or 7, my grandmother had an original Trader Vic's.
We have a couple of this is one of the decanters.
Yeah.
So this is the decanter.
Mine was the black one, like in your window.
Yeah, I think it's in the window. But this is the Suffering Bastard.
Yeah, the Suffering Bastard.
You can see what that looks like.
And but my mammal had a Suffering Bastard with a little cactus growing out of it up high where I couldn't reach.
Okay.
So I was just a little guy.
And you were just mesmerized by it?
I was fascinated by this piece, by
Okay.
this little planter, and because back in the day, my grandparents would visit Trader Vic's and the Luau and Beverly Hills, and they would go to all these fancy tiki bars, tiki restaurants. And
would they get dressed up in Hawaii?
Oh
and
yeah,
the whole thing?
they were, and my grandparents' house was done in Asian and very mid-century.
Okay, my
I mean,
parents
so for me that was a huge turn on. Spending summers at my grandparents in Glendale.
Okay.
And so their home in Glendale overlooked Hollywood.
Okay.
And we go spotlight chasing and stuff like that. But back to the question, it was that one particular mug, and I wanted it, So my grandmother gave it to me.
Oh wow!
The first thing I did was pull the succulent out of it, and give it a good wash, and get all the dirt out of it and everything, and put it on my shelf. And that was my.
It's like your prized possession.
Yeah, and I still have that mug today.
You do.
I still have that mug today, and it's my very favorite piece out of my entire collection.
Well, it's nostalgic, and it was something from your family, and
it started it all.
It started it all.
It started it all.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
and then every time we'd go to Hawaii, I'd come back with half a suitcase full of souvenirs, more tikis,
Okay.
and it just started from there.
Kind of.
And it culminated into what it is today.
Okay, so let's tell our listeners and our viewers, where can they find you? If they come to San Diego, you are in several locations where you sell your pieces and your collections that you find, and you're out picking.
I'm down in Ocean Beach on Newport Street. What's the address? Well, it's Ocean Beach Antique Mall.
Okay.
In Ocean Beach.
Do you have a booth?
Yeah, I have a booth there.
Okay.
I had quite a large place in there, and then when we left San Diego a couple of years back, I had to give up my real estate.
Okay.
So fortunately for me, they let me back in and gave me a little
small
10 by 10 booth. So I still have a presence there. And then I'm back in over at Kurt Street Vintage Marketplace, which is Consignment Classics. And then my wife Lynette and I opened up a new one at the Mart. It's San Diego's newest.
It's really a great location.
It's really a great place. It's over there by the old Kaiser Hospital.
Yeah, it's right in like Mission Gorge area.
Exactly. Yeah. So there's 3 places.
Wow. So you're busy. This is your thing.
Busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not retiring anytime soon, I don't think.
Not ever.
I'm not either. People ask me, when are you going to retire? I'm like, why?
It's
like,
how
I love what I do.
I love what I do too.
Me
It's
too.
how I get my shot in the arm.
Right. And I love people and I love finding great things. I love finding something that someone's going to treasure.
Me too.
You know?
These pieces speak to me.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, for sure. Like when you came in, I loved hearing like how things make you react, that you got excited and you know, just that, like you said, your heart got racing because you see something that excites you. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you that, just going through your shop and seeing some of your wonderful things, man, I said it gets my pulse going.
Yeah.
It affects my breathing.
Yeah.
It's like, affects my weak knees.
Well,
I dig it.
Finding the thing that, turns you on, that's a special thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is.
Not everybody has that, so that's great.
It's euphoric.
Yeah.
It's for lack of a better word, it's just euphoric for me.
And so where do you go and find things? Like, I know you said you had left San Diego and you moved to Tennessee, right?
No, we moved to Kentucky.
Kentucky, okay.
So
what prompted that?
Well, we lived on a boat there on Shelter Island.
Okay.
When I say a boat, I mean it was pretty big.
Okay.
It was kind of our floating condo.
Okay.
And it was just a stone's throw from Humphreys, so we could see all the concerts.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And we could walk over to the Valley High anytime we want. And there was a beach across the street. And what was the question?
Well, what prompted you to leave and then you came back?
Well, after 8 years on the boat, it sort of felt a little cagey.
Yeah.
So we wanted a larger home.
Uh-huh.
And we had some friends in Kentucky that were saying, come on down, take a look.
Okay.
So we did.
Okay.
And we bought a big home, but we just weren't feeling it.
Yeah.
The whole energy, and there was no swap meets.
Okay.
There was no flea markets.
See, I would miss that too much.
Estate sales weren't so good.
Okay.
I don't want to use any foul
No,
language.
I get it. It just wasn't a match.
Yeah, it just wasn't a match for me.
Yeah.
So
you're San Diegan.
yeah, I'm San Diegan through
Me
and
too,
through.
yeah.
Southern Californian, born bred.
Yeah.
So
You came back.
we came back, and all my shops welcomed me back
They
with
just
open arms.
Come right back in.
Come
well,
on
you
in.
have a specific niche. I don't know anybody else that does like what you do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that there's anybody else that kind of does such a focus on tiki and has such a great eye
Well,
for
Bad
it.
Madge.
Well, I appreciate that, but I only have a very small like area for it
This
during
is
the whole
phenomenal.
year. This is not normal for me. I did find most of these items from one guy.
Wow.
And he was so sweet. His name's Jim, and I was so lucky for him to reach out to me and sell me the whole collection that he and his partner had collected. That was really special. So that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen that often. I mean, to get that kind of call and know that somebody has this massive collection, it's like.
Oh my God! I couldn't. Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
That's a once in a lifetime, twice in a lifetime thing.
For sure.
We had that happen to us when we were in Kentucky.
You did.
Somebody
So
in
tell us about that.
somebody in Somerset
Okay.
called us and said, hey, I understand that you collect. I understand that you buy and sell.
Okay.
Will you want to come and look at our collection? So we did. We took a trip down.
Okay.
And they had a collection of tiki right there in Kentucky, which is like really super rare.
Right.
So I bought the entire collection, and I put most of it in the store, kept a lot of it,
Okay.
and have a lot of it today for sale.
So you're slowly going through it and
Yeah.
selling what, okay, you add some. Are you like that where you add something to your collection and then you kind of let go of something else?
I
or
do. In
yeah.
fact, I have a system.
Okay.
If I find a piece and I really love it and I want to keep it, if that piece comes into the home, about 3 pieces have to leave the home.
Got it.
So that's how I keep things generating and keep things, keep it fluid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Keep
I
it
don't
fresh,
wanna,
too.
yeah, I don't want to hoard,
Right.
but I
It's
do
not
want to hoard.
hoarding, it's
I want to
collecting.
hoard, but I don't. I try not to.
What we always say is not hoarding, it's collecting.
Yeah, it ain't hoarding if it's all cool stuff.
Exactly. I'm assuming that you've been to Johnny and Ilsa's Headhunter. Have you been to their house?
Wow.
I love their Headhunter.
That's
the pinnacle.
That's
of,
ground zero.
It really is.
Of the whole tiki thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Ilsa and Johnny, they're also pickers. I've been trying to get them on the show. Eventually, maybe they'll come on the show.
Sure.
They are the pinnacle of really excellent tiki. They have built this amazing tiki bar in their backyard. It's called
and
the
a little
Headhunter.
tea house.
Yes, the tea house. The whole yard is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
And they're such nice people. So it's what they've done is jaw dropping.
Jaw dropping.
It's really jaw dropping. I think it's Headhunter on Instagram.
It's
if you
the
go on
Headhunter.
the Headhunter, if you want to check it out, it's well worth checking out.
Yeah.
And they've just created this amazing vibe.
There's room for bands
Yes,
and pool
yeah.
and it's just,
So do you have something like that at your house? Like what's your
No.
Do you have tiki decor? Like have you designed like a
yeah, fortunately
your wife has said yes to it.
Fortunately, Lynette has opened the doors and just we've decorated the house between her boho look and my tiki look. It's a nice meld.
Okay.
And it comes together quite nicely. Now, when we had the boat, we weren't seagoing because I had so much decor on the boat.
Okay.
I had glass floats hanging on the upper deck. I had aft deck with large wood tikis. I had mugs everywhere. So to make it seagoing, we would have had to prepare for about 3 days. Get all that stuff off the boat so we could rock and roll out at sea.
Right. Okay.
So we were just tied up. Now, when we left and went to Kentucky, and now that we're back, we found a little place, a little rental. So it's a little small, but I've got the garage done up real nice.
Oh, cool.
The bedroom, the living room, even the yard.
Okay.
So
it's you've tiki-fied it.
I've tiki-fied it.
So let's talk Tiki Oasis.
Sure.
So I stopped by on Saturday briefly. The last 3 years I had been a vendor, and this year I chose not to be a vendor. It's a lot for me, being a small business owner and being a little bit, I don't want to say spread thin, but it is hard because I'm out of the store for a week leading up to it, and then I'm not able to be in the store during the weekends, which are our busiest times. So staffing wise, it just didn't make sense for me to do it, and also cost. I mean, there's a lot of outlay that you have to put into it to be a vendor. It's such an amazing event. So if you're not familiar with Tiki Oasis, our listeners and our viewers, it's one of the coolest events in San Diego. I truly believe that.
It is the coolest
It really
event
is.
in San Diego.
So tell everybody about it.
People wait all year for
they
this.
do.
They plan their vacations.
Yeah.
World travelers. I mean, people from all over the world, not just San Diego, not just Southern California, but all over the United States and the world.
Yeah. Come.
Yeah, they come
Descend on this.
ascend on San Diego
Yeah.
for this 4-day celebration of all things tiki.
Yeah.
And it's just phenomenal. I too went on Saturday.
Okay.
And being dried up kind of for 2 years while I was out of state.
Okay.
This is just the boost. Just
Yeah.
the boost I needed. Just the shot in the arm that I needed. I was overwhelmed, but in the best possible way.
So it's at the Town and Country Hotel.
Yeah.
It's usually the first or second weekend in August. Typically.
Yep.
And I think they celebrated their 25th anniversary.
25th anniversary this year. Tiki Oasis.
And tell everybody a little bit of all the pieces that they do with Tiki Oasis.
Well, of course, there's the marketplace.
Okay.
That's the big draw, especially on Saturday and Sunday when the marketplace is free. But during the week, they have a lot of seminars and tiki-related symposiums and talks, films, things like that, displays, even classes, even
Yeah.
how-tos, how to make things, makers. And they're just fantastic. It's just fantastic all the way around.
Yeah.
Every part of the event is fantastic.
Okay, I hear a phone ringing in the background. It's okay. Nobody cares, right? I think the thing that I really also love about Tiki Oasis is the people.
Oh.
Like, everybody's so nice. I don't know if it's the rum or what, but it's like it's also everybody dresses up.
Yeah.
Like, people really get into it.
There's so much color
Yes.
and so many happy people.
Yes.
And we're all family.
Yeah.
So it's like people you haven't seen since last year's
Yeah.
Tiki Oasis, or people you haven't seen in several months, or at the last marketplace. They all just come together, and
Yeah.
it's just everybody's so happy.
Yeah.
And it's just Tiki people are just the happiest people.
They really
they
are.
really are. and the vibe flows throughout
Sure.
throughout the whole event, not just the marketplace or not just the pool area, but it's just like for 4 days, San Diego's on fire.
I agree.
San Diego's on fire.
So put it on your
Lava.
calendar. If you're
Yeah.
haven't been before, or you're curious, you can obviously Google it, Tiki Oasis. It's at the Town and Country Hotel every year.
Phenomenal.
And the marketplace is everything from, vintage tiki mugs to like launches. A lot of people, like a lot of these vendors will be launching or having a special meet and greet with an artist that's done a tiki
book
mug,
signings and
book
stuff.
signings. They have liquor tastings. They also have lots of fashion, really incredible fashion.
Wow, the
fashion is
the
incredible.
vintage clothing this year was off the chart.
Yeah.
They're already saying that that this was the best marketplace ever.
Oh, that's
that it was
awesome
the
to hear.
largest,
Okay.
the
Cool.
most vendors and the best. Everybody generated the most money.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Yeah,
That's great
so
to hear.
all the vendors did quite
Yeah.
exceptionally well, and I was just blown away by the by all the fashion.
Yeah.
And all the vintage clothing.
One of our designers, Jennifer Grace, she does a big booth, and
Yeah.
the last couple of years we had shared a booth, and she just said she knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
And she does these amazing caftans, and there's just such a love.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many people. There's a lot of hugging. And I love that. Like, you see people that are in matchy. Like, you'll see a couple and they'll be in a matchy outfit, and then they'll have their dog or their kid, and the kid or the dog matches them too. I mean, really, like, people really get into it. I love watching all the photos people posting, and then of course there's great food. It's just a really fun event.
So much love
Did you
in that
buy
room.
some things?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so tell us what you bought.
I bought some things. Well, I really wanted that Ratfink mug from Robert Maya. He was over in the corner next to Shelter Island.
Okay.
Next to Ami and Dennis. And I really wanted that, so I bought that, and I bought a Tiki bag, the one that looks like the Pan Am bag.
Oh, cool.
And
okay.
I bought a couple of pieces of art, and not much, just a nice,
Few
sizable
pieces that really
lot.
added to your collection.
Enough to carry out.
Yeah, when I was coming in on Saturday, I came up a little bit later because I was here at the store. I saw all these people walking with all their bags and boxes, and you could just see that they were so happy.
So happy.
Yeah. And they do have like a mixed tiki. The contest.
Oh, Miss
and
Tiki
one,
Oasis.
Yes, Miss Tiki
Mhm,
Oasis.
mhm.
One of the contestants came in and bought a bathing suit, a 1950s bathing suit from me, and then I saw her in the video that she wore it during the bikini parade that they
And
do.
The Caftan
Yeah, so
Society.
there's just such a great vibe, and I feel like Tiki Oasis brings so many people together in such a special way. But like you said, those people they stay together all throughout the year because of that.
We've all known each other 20 years.
Yeah.
This is
That's
the
so
25th. Yeah, I've
Like-minded
known everybody
people.
25 years.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
It used to be at the Crown Royal, and then they moved it to the Town and Country a few years ago.
It was at the Crown Plaza.
Crown Plaza.
We used to be the Honolulu, my favorite place.
God, what a dreamy place that was.
I know, it was San Diego's most tiki hotel.
What a shame that they had to take it out.
Fortunately for us collectors
Yeah.
and for our tiki family, Buzzy was able to acquire all the
decor and stuff?
all the decor.
Really?
And so he he's having an auction right now. It's Buzzy Park.
Okay.
You know, and he's slowly working through the
Wow.
collection, everything from the poles to the cannibal poles.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
All the statues, all the tikis, all the carvings,
So he
all the wall
bought it
hangings.
all when they were getting ready to like
He bought
take
the
it out.
entire lot.
Wow,
Mhm.
that's so cool.
So, you know, a lot of people thought that it was just destroyed or just went by the
Yeah,
wayside.
that's what I thought.
But they carefully, as they were deconstructing,
Okay.
they carefully stored everything in a warehouse.
Incredible.
And he got with the general manager and the owners of the place.
Incredible.
And was able to buy that lot. And so he's piecing it out and selling it on his auction.
That's incredible.
And
Where can people find that? Do you know?
just go to Buzzy's Facebook page,
Okay.
the Buzzy Park Facebook page, and then he usually posts links, and then he also posts some pictures of what is currently being bid,
Okay.
and then you can make your silent bid.
Okay.
And that's how
That's how
it's
he's doing the
being
auction.
broken
Okay.
down and passed out.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, I worked at the Town and Country when I was 21, I think it was.
Nice.
And the Hanalei was affiliated with the Town and Country. It was owned by Atlas Hotels.
Yeah.
And Atlas Hotels, they had, you know, affiliations with all these different, and I remember going to the Hanalei and being so, oh my God, overwhelmed because I was in my early 20s and I was like, wow, what is this place?
Yeah.
And it was such a, you know, I'm so glad that I got to see it then and have that memory,
That's very
that
fortunate.
nostalgia, because not everybody even knows about it. I mean, so many things have changed in Mission Valley and gone away. You know, like Albie's Beef Inn. There's so, you know,
that's so sad.
the giant carrot.
Yeah. Oh my God. Albies.
Yeah.
Albies was so great.
Yeah.
Yeah. For myself, the Hanalei has a lot of special meaning because all through the '80s, it's where I went for birthdays, anniversaries, even New Year's Eve. Every New Year's Eve, we'd get a room up high.
Oh, really?
You know, for the so we stayed at the Hanalei a lot, and then when we weren't actually staying at the Hanalei, we were living right here in North Park, and we would sneak into the pool all summer long.
Oh yeah.
And
They
hang out in the
didn't
jacuzzi. They didn't care.
They didn't
And that's back in the '80s before pools had iron
Fencing,
gates and locks and stuff like that. So
it was more of a free for all.
yeah, we would just grab a towel and just hang out
Yeah.
and get a drink or go get something to eat.
Yeah.
And the restaurant, the Islands, was fantastic.
Fabulous,
with all the rivers and the little footbridges. You know, it was quite something.
Yeah.
There's no place.
Nothing like that.
There's nothing like that since or now.
I mean, the tiki bar culture has really blossomed.
It really
We've got
has.
Mothership right up the street.
Oh my
I'm
God.
assuming you've been to Mothership. I mean, it has a space vibe to it as well. So those of you that have maybe never heard of Mothership, they are it's a tiki Polynesian futuristic. And you walk in there and you're like, where am I? It's such a trip.
Yeah.
You would never know from the outside what it is. It's just a block away from Bad Madge. So if you come to San Diego or you're here in San Diego, you've got to go see Mothership because it's totally worth it. They have amazing drinks and it's got such a great vibe in there.
You also want to visit False Idol.
False Idol for
and
sure.
You want to visit the Grass Skirt.
Okay.
And the Coup de Grace, the Valley High.
The Valley High.
My neighbor.
Your
my
neighbor.
friend and neighbor.
And we do have some Valley High mugs are actually on. Maybe my
yeah.
producer would grab one of those. It's the skull
Oh yeah, you got
guy
some
up there.
vintage ones over
The
there.
one there on the top, top right there. No, yep, to the right. There you go. Grab one of those. My producer's going to bring it over so we can show everybody what they look like. So these are the original vintage Valley High mugs. This one's it's missing a little bit of the paint.
He's a little rough.
He's a little rough, but it's got the concave. It even has the original
Is that
stamp
the
on
OMC?
it. Yeah. See, it's
Oh
got
yeah,
the
there's your little OMC sticker.
Yeah, so you can see, and these are things that we're always looking for. When you look at a tiki mug, there's certain things that you look for, like that little stamp that he was talking about that's on there.
The little foil
and then the
stamp means a
concave
lot.
too means it's more it's
Concave.
vintage, because there's a lot of them are now flat, because they're still selling them at the Valley High, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they're still selling them at the Valley High, and they even came out with a retro version.
Okay.
They
Here, we'll just set it
even
right
came
here.
out with a retro version that has the concave bottom.
Oh, really?
And then it has the OMC stamp in the glaze.
Oh, interesting.
So that's really
That's
cool.
how you could know that it's a
Tommy and the
retro.
guys did that one too.
Yeah, wow,
Yeah.
okay.
And did you see the coffin mug they just
No,
released?
I haven't.
Yeah, there's a coffin mug that they just released for the kickoff for Tiki Oasis.
Okay.
That says, it's a coffin with Mr. Bally High on one side. You flip it over and it says, here lies Mr. Bally High, cause of death, 3 Mai Tai.
Oh boy, oh, that's cute.
Because you know, there's a 2.
Oh no, you can't, if you drink 2, you are not walking out.
Yeah, I think
3,
that's the
you're
maximum.
dead.
Yeah. There's no min, there's a max.
I've never finished a full Mai Tai there.
Yeah.
I've maybe done about half. I'm kind of a lightweight anyway.
Yeah.
Those drinks are very strong.
That was my place.
Yeah.
Back when I was
Yeah.
drinking, that was my
So
place.
that's another, I think, definitely you have to go and check. And their food is
Yeah.
really good, and they have lots of great events. They
Everything
host
about
weddings,
it.
all kinds of things.
Everything about it.
Yeah.
And even across the way is Tom Ham's Lighthouse.
I just went there for the first time.
Oh
I had never
my
been there before. It was
God.
so fun.
Best happy hour ever.
So
best
great.
food.
I went for
best
a happy
prices.
hour with a
Yeah.
good friend, and I was like, why haven't I never known about this place?
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Why is it overlooked?
I don't
It's
know.
such a cool place.
Maybe because it's so like isolated, so down on the
Yeah,
end
Harbor
there.
Island, and then you got to go all
And
the
the
way.
view is
Oh, yeah.
incredible.
It is.
You get to see all of downtown skyline.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
as you look to the north, what do you see? Valley
Valley
High.
High.
They own the point.
So
Yeah.
let's talk about some of your sort of favorite picks. Like when you were out, you go out picking. Is there anything that stands out in your mind of like the holy grail? You have the sky open up and the moment.
I just posted this the other day.
Okay.
Because it was coming up to a 2-year memory.
Okay.
And me and Lynette were in Goodlettsville, Tennessee,
Okay.
at kind of a junky little thrift store-ish antique mall, and we were just picking through, and I had selected a few tiki items or mid-century pieces, and there in the back of a booth, among some broken Tupperware and some other stuff, was the coup de grace, man. It was the rotating hula lamp, an original, and it worked.
Oh shit.
And so
did you have to like?
I got weak-kneed. I had to sit down and collect myself.
Okay.
I had to.
And you don't want to show them that you're that like excited, right?
Yeah, and you don't really want to pass out in a store. I almost did.
Okay.
So they had $100 on it. $100 on this lamp. It didn't have a shade. It didn't.
That doesn't matter though.
It looked its age.
Okay.
And I took it up front and asked if they could do better.
There you go.
And
That's
so I
what
got
you
it
do.
for $80.
Oh, there you go.
$80 for $1,000
It's got the
1950s
hula
mechanical
wow.
lamp. Yeah.
Well, it just takes the right person
Yeah.
too. Not everyone's going to appreciate that.
Yeah.
Some people will look at that and think it's
God.
junk, and why would you want that in your house? And you're having butterflies in your stomach because it's the most amazing piece.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's in our bedroom. It's on my nightstand.
Oh, she entertained you.
Yeah,
entertains
yeah.
you.
And she's got a red light bulb in her. She's got a tapa cloth shade, with tassels. So I did her up real nice. I gave her the honor that she deserves.
Good.
She doesn't need to be laying in a pile of Tupperware.
No,
Yeah,
in some
so-
corner in
I
Tennessee.
know, but
She got to be
we've
loved
been-
again, and she's going to be around for a lot longer now because you saved her.
Oh yeah, I saved her,
Yeah.
and she works.
Oh.
And I don't make her rotate very often, only to show somebody
Okay.
that feature.
Okay.
But
She's not your entertainment?
no, she just lights the way.
Yeah, oh, that's
what
sweet.
she does.
Okay, any other like awe moments?
Well, that pic that I was telling you about,
Okay, the
that was
big
in
pic, yeah.
Kentucky, where I just got an
So was
anonymous
that like
phone call.
a whole day? Like when I got all this, it was a whole day thing.
Yeah.
Like I think, and I talked about this on one of my Instagram posts about the time it takes
Mm-hmm.
to do this.
Mm-hmm.
The time it takes to go through a collection, make sure that you're wrapping everything carefully, binning it up,
A lot of research.
Now I don't know, do you use Google Lens? Because I use Google Lens quite often.
Yeah, I do.
Or probably things okay, I know this item. Other things I don't know that much about, so I have to look it up.
Generally, what I'll do is I always go with my gut, so when I'm out there in the field, and I find something, I can tell it's gonna be worth way more than they're asking.
Sure.
I can just tell just from experience.
Well, that's what we do
And
this
so,
for.
but I'm not gonna stand there with my phone and
Right.
try to look it up right there in front of the,
Person.
in front of the person.
Okay,
So I'll buy it on a hunch,
okay,
then I'll take it home and I'll go to Facebook, not Facebook, I'm sorry,
Google.
eBay.
Oh, eBay,
Yeah,
okay,
eBay.
yeah, I use eBay.
And
a
I'll
lot.
look at the range of
Comps.
what they're asking for it. And I won't ask full tilt, and I won't lowball either.
I kinda
But
try to do middle
I'll meet
range,
it
me
right
too.
in the middle,
Mhm.
so that my customers, if they do the same,
Mhm.
they'll see that, yeah, Tiki
You're
Man's
fair,
pretty fair
you're fair,
price.
me too.
Yeah, he's not asking a lot for
Yeah.
this, you know, and he's not giving it away either.
And
so.
also, we wanna make a living out of this too, we've gotta sell
It
things.
is my living, it's my
Yes,
bread and butter.
Exactly, me too, this is how I pay my mortgage, how I pay my staff, you know, to
Mhm.
keep this business moving, I've gotta move things. And during Tiki Oasis, we had a couple of people come in and, you know, had wholesale license. I'm happy for them to buy things and resell. Like if they
course.
have, you know, Amanda from Butchwax Vintage came in and she bought a few Hawaiian dresses and,
Mhm.
you know, the excitement that she's getting, not only is she an amazing lady, she's been on her show, that she's getting something that she can share with her buyers, her followers.
Right,
And she found something that needed some, you know, work. She's got to replace some elastic or something on this amazing hand painted watercolor dress that she posted on her
Oh my
Instagram.
God.
It's so beautiful, and I was so happy that she's going to give it the attention it deserves, love it,
Oh,
and,
yeah, give it
and one
glory.
of her customers is going to buy it and just, you know, wear it and love it. That piece of us resharing with other, I think other merchants is good. You know,
Oh.
I'm not afraid of that.
oh my God, and people get so much joy
Yeah.
just from seeing a post like that,
Yeah.
because it's moving.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's
You know, and she
stimulating.
tagged me, and I, you know, that's happy
Yeah,
too, because
that's
we're all
good.
saying, hey, we're all in this together. It's that,
Mhm.
and I've talked about that many times on the show, that economic engine that what we do creates for us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of, it's, what's that word we were looking for this morning? Or that, it's networking.
Yeah.
You know,
It
it's
is networking.
it's social networking.
Yeah, it is.
And it's also, it's just good publicity
Good
all the way
karma,
around.
good joy,
good
yeah.
karma.
We all
yeah.
need joy in our life right
Promotion,
now.
yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
it's great to promote your neighbor.
Exactly.
Like I promote you, you promote me.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, we're all in this
Yeah,
together.
so we're all in this together.
Yeah. So I just got the 5-minute warning from Brian, our producer. So thank you, Brian. Thank you for being with us. I
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate you being here today.
And thank you for
Yeah, I
having
really
me.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
So where can people find you again? Let's tell them that you're at Kurt Street.
Kurt Street Vintage Marketplace, down behind the sports arena.
Okay.
I'm in Ocean Beach Antique Mall.
Okay.
Right on Newport Avenue in Ocean Beach,
Okay.
right in the heart of Ocean Beach.
Okay.
And we're at the Mart, which is over there off of Mission Gorge near the old Kaiser Hospital.
Awesome.
We're actually in the old Rite Aid building.
Okay. Yeah, it's a
Over
really
there,
great location,
the
and there's
Mart.
great parking, so that
Yeah,
makes it
and it's
nice. Yeah.
phenomenal. It's San Diego's newest, so it's kind of on fire right now.
And you focus on, of course, Hawaiian tiki items, but also mid-century.
Tiki, mid-century, and nautical.
Okay.
Those are my
Kind of
ways.
your thing.
This is a lot of nautical, a lot of tiki. You know, I always look for the vintage, nothing new.
Mhm.
So vintage, authentic tiki, and nautical, and mid-century.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll come and check him out. Thank you everybody for joining us for Vintage Picking with Bad Madge. Again, I'm Tanya McInerney. This was our 30th episode. Wow, we've gone through a lot of episodes. We've had some amazing guests over this time. Our next episode will land on Thursday, September 18th for our next episode. If you have a question, you can always send us an email at badmadgepodcast@gmail.com. If you love our podcast, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, share with your friends. I had a lot of people come in and mention the podcast in the store. If you do that, you come into Bad Madge and you listen to our podcast, mention it, we'll give you 20% off your purchase on regular priced items. And of course, we want to create more people knowing about our show by having great guests. So if you know somebody that would be a great guest, let us know. We always appreciate the heads up. And thank you, Matt, for being with us.
Thank you, Tanya, for having me.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.